Despite winning 12 of its first 14 games, Maccabi Tel Aviv in early 2014 was still not considered a favourite for the Euroleague title. The team was very much a work in progress, with 8 new players, like Tyus and Tyrese, still finding their places in head coach David Blatt's system.
Well, me and Tyrese, we spoke with each other when we weren't playing as much early in the season. We were trying to figure out what we could do to, get more playing time and to help the team win. We just mainly practiced hard, came ready to play every day, and we knew that if our time came, we would take advantage of it, and we got the opportunity, and we made the most of it.
Their most was desperately needed as Maccabi limped into the playoffs and found itself behind by 12 points with 2 minutes left in Game 1 on the road in Milan. But that's when the seeds of a miracle were sown, as Rice and Ricky Hickman split 27 points in 7 minutes through overtime as Maccabi stole home court advantage.
We understood that we was going to fight for each other all the way up until the last second, no matter what the situation was.
Maccabi would win their series 3-1 as Tyus was named the MVP of the month that included the playoffs. But avoiding Game 5 in Milan merely postponed a trip back to Mediolanum Forum, where the Final Four took place a few weeks later. It would prove to be a charmed destination for the men in yellow. In the semi-final against favoured CSKA Moscow, Maccabi was behind by 15 points with 11 minutes to play, and by 4 still with 20 seconds left on the clock. After David Blatt buried a three-pointer, the game's closing seconds became branded in the collective memory of all Maccabi fans.
We've had a lot of things go our way that Final Four, and taking advantage of it, I think that was the biggest thing. Sometimes teams are given chances, but we took it. Obviously, the CSKA game was very close, and Tyrese made a big layup at the end, and we were able to capitalize on that mistake.
I never look at anything individually. It could have been anybody on our team that did what I did also, and I would have felt the same way.
In the championship game, Maccabi met Real Madrid, which had beaten arch-rival FC Barcelona 2 nights earlier by the biggest semi-final margin in Final Four history, 38 points. But on Sunday, Maccabi refused to let Madrid escape. Neither team could lead by more than 5 points in the entire second half. So it was no surprise to see the continental title game go to overtime for the first time in 35 years. At that point, however, the momentum had shifted to the underdog, Maccabi, thanks in large part to its fans having sensed a miracle in progress and flocked to Milan to fill the arena.
It helped us a lot. It was unbelievable. We had pretty much the entire arena was in yellow. Even the city in Milano was in yellow. And I think that was one of kind of like the sixth man for us.
We felt like no matter the situation with all those people behind us that we couldn't lose. They were giving us constant support, the whole time. Obviously down 15 in the CSKA game. They're still jumping around crazy and giving us all the support we needed. And I think, without them, then we probably wouldn't have won the championship.
Indeed, overtime was a party painted completely yellow. Rice scored 8 of his team's first 10 points and assisted Tyus's dunk for the other 2. After that, Maccabi was ahead and never looked back, scoring 25 points total in 5 minutes to finally defeat Madrid by 12.
The Madrid game, we just kind of came in there and just took the game, and we played with them from the beginning, and I think that was the key.
In his very first Euroleague season, Rice was voted the MVP as Maccabi's miracle in Milan was completed by the lifting of the Euroleague trophy for the first time in 9 years.
It was just great for us to win, as a team, being an underdog, everybody riding us off and going out there and achieving something. It was amazing. It was something that I've never, felt in my life, to win 2 games in, 4 days or 3 days, basically in dramatic fashion both times was, you couldn't ask for anything more than that.